Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Esto es una prueba. Se oye mucho más sonido del juego que la misma voz mía. Ok, vamos para ver si esto funciona o no. A ver, a ver, a ver. Ok.
Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Voy a jugar una partida. A ver. Una partidita de Grande Liga. Ahí estoy yo sentado como un pendejo. Mirando el celular. Ok, vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Guante. Nah. Esto yo cojo. Nada bueno. Vamos a ver. Ok, vamos para encima. Detroit. Los Tigres de Detroit. Bupen. Ok, vamos a ver. Voy a jugar con Baltimore. Los Orioles de Baltimore. Ok. Los Orioles de Baltimore. Ok. Vamos a ver. Pero que él habla mucha mierda. Vale. Ajá. Ajá. Ok. Sí, sí, sí. Ajá. Vamos para encima. Ok. Hoy yo voy a pichar. A ver si... Ok.
From inside Lone Depot Park in coming up on the first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Luis Caraballo.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Comes up empty.
No ball.
1 out, bases empty. High fly ball, shallow right
Un bombito.
Julien makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Evan Carter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there.
Se fue.
Out of here. He nails one out to right. His 17th of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Heston Kjerstad stands in now and watches strike 1. Out towards right center. That's
no me diga a mí que es otro.
Sí. They go back to back and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
And now Yoan Moncada. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here is Joey Wiemer. Caraballo back to work. That one hit to right. Moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. It's Aaron Judge now.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
In the air out to center. 2 down.
Ball. Out.
And next for the Orioles, Spencer Horwitz. That catches the top part of the zone. 1-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ripped on a line.
Check.
That one opts against the fence.
Sácalo.
And he's there with a double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now, Kana Oka. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there.
0-2.
0-2 now. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. But they hold a 2-0 lead.
2-0. A favor de Baltimore.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now Marco Luciano. And that one is in for a strike.
Dos y cero.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters throws him for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Kjerstad batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Rosario off of first with 2 away.
Ahora voy a poncharlo, ¿verdad?
In the air out towards right center. Under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0.
2-0. Se está haciendo tarde.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Fouled off. He was late. Moncada, 35 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. In the air, right side, under it. Puts it away for the out. Joey Wiemer now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Outside. Ball 1.
Bola.
One down.
Otro foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 2 down.
2 out.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Oh.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Llegó la bestia. Llegó el cuco. Ground out. A strikeout. Let me strike out.
Fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up.
Heads up, wall.
Makes the catch. And that is that.
Se acabó. 2-1.
Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the
Se
fifth.
empató.
Into the box for
2-2.
Baltimore, Spencer Horwitz. Caraballo back to work. Fastball for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
There's the strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And there's 1 away. So digging in, Kana Oka. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
Un strike.
Be patient.
That's in
La
there.
otra,
0-2.
A 2-2 y 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Rosario, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one out to right. Settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Luciano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pulled the string on the changeup.
They should do that in the
Just one
beginning.
hit in the inning, but it leaves the yard and gives them the lead. Home half of the 5th.
Vamos a ver.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
As the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Julien under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Heston.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. He's already homered here in this one.
Not this time.
He swings and fouls one off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Center field, moving under it. And there are 2 down.
2 out.
Now batting, third base.
Here is Moncada. He's been a great free agent sign. That's hard hit in the
qué
line.
palo.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Vamos a ver.
And a pop-up. Right
Bombito.
side, foul territory.
1 out.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And Judge spoils that one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ay, coño. ¿Cómo duele? ¿Se fue?
And he brings it in on the warning track.
Está difícil que lo coja.
Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Vamos a ver aquí.
Up the middle, Julien.
Dale,
tosses to first, and the inning is over.
Terminado. 3-2.
1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. And it remains a 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kevin Almanzar. Caraballo delivered a quality start over 7 innings of work.
They know he's capable of better on the mound, and so does he. But he did all right in this one, even if they wound up losing the game. Got to learn from it and do better your next start.
Okay, ¿qué me dieron a mí? Okay. Este firmado, esto yo lo tengo. Adidas, vamos a checar el de Adidas. Okay. Adidas. ¿Qué guante tiene? A ver, el guante Adidas. Okay, 6, 6, 5, 4. Okay. Entonces, déjame ver. Brazo, está bien. Voy a usar este. Voy a usar este guante. Déjame ver este. Velocidad. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Esto es Anaheim. Esto es, vamos a ponerle el uniforme clásico. Un clásico. Poner clásico. Put the classic. Classic uniforms.
Coming to you live from Southern California. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're back. And pitching here today, Luis Caraballo. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
So in now for the Angels, Mac Jenkins. Hammers
ya
that
empezó,
one.
ya empezó.
Curling down the line and foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
0-2.
The lefty fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And here it comes. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Right through there for a strike.
Eye of the tiger, kid. You got this.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Angels held in check. We played an inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter. James Wood. Caraballo back to work. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's one down. So now here's the DH, Dylan Cruz. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Caraballo, a tall lefty, 25 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Jonathan Rosales in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Anyways, on the out.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Go get him.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
In the air, right field. Gage makes the catch, and that'll do it.
2-0.
Angels strand one. They trail things here 2-0.
Hey, here we go.
Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Christian Pache. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Caraballo back to work. There's the strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fought off foul.
Fill up the strike zone.
Here comes a pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
2 out.
Mac Jenkins, the next to hit for the Angels. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. Angels go quiet. Back in Anaheim, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, number 74. And a big swing and a miss.
These Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. that's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Dos
2
out.
away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., James Wood. Flied to right his first time. And a strike on the outside edge. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
2 outs. Now fly ball to right center. Lays out and makes the play.
Good.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Jonathan Rosales. The pitch. 0-1. Rosales goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2025.
Another
Comes
one.
up empty.
Let's go. Hit your spot here.
¿Qué poncho?
Here's a high fly ball out to
Bombo,
center.
bombo.
Anthony hauls it in, and there's one away.
Un out.
Left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
And next for the Angels, Trevor Larnach.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now?
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2.
2 de strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air,
Vamos
left
a ver,
field,
vamos a
on the
ver.
move. Makes the grab, and
Okay.
there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 out.
The center fielder.
Here's Christian Pache. Fly to left his first time.
Pache.
High in the air, out to right. Gage drifts towards
Se
it.
acabó.
Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Se acabó la entrada esta. Vamos para la otra. Vamos para la 6.
Bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop.
7-0.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Nobody here. Nobody.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Mac Jenkins.
Mike Jenkins.
Snags it for the second out.
It's
Sacaron
never
de
fun going
buche.
back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Foul ball there. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high hit too much on that one. Angels leave one. They continue to trail 7-0.
7-0.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Caraballo back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hey, no outs here.
And the pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Dylan Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Now the first baseman.
So in now for the Angels, Jonathan Rosales. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, 2 down here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul
Se
territory.
acabó esta entrada. Vamos para la octava.
Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out.
Vamos para la
Angels go
octava.
down 1-2-3. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
7-0.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
He handles it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pache in the box again, takes a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat.
La
3
cuarta
fastballs,
ponchada.
ball strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left side.
Se acabó de esta entrada. Vamos para la novena.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Novena no. La baja de la octava.
Back in Anaheim, bottom 9. Here's
10.
the third baseman,
Bottom 9.
Matt Jenkins. The pitch.
Vamos para la última.
That one hit to right.
Un out.
1 away.
The batter.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 3. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just misses. 1-2 to count. Ripped on the ground a second. 2 gone now.
The batter. The catcher.
Angels down to their final out. Here's the Angels catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Ok, vamos a ver cómo quedó esto. El live. Vamos a ver a recolectar esto primero. Ok, que me dieron aquí. Ok, abrir esto. ¿Qué carajo me dieron aquí? Ok. Ok. No. Ahora chequear ahora como tú sabes.
Back here at Petco Park. And our pitcher tonight, Luis Caraballo. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
So digging in now for San Diego, Tom Bishop. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Luis Urias. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's towards center.
Oh,
Anthony
Topalito.
settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Now the DH for the Padres, MJ Melendez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, one's the count.
On a line, base hit.
2-2-2.
And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball.
Hey, we got
Two
down,
outs.
two down.
That
Ay,
one ripped
palpa.
left field. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. No
You gotta say
runs,
palo.
one hit, no errors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Zach Neto. Swings through that one. Neto, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick in 2022.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Goes down looking.
Punchao.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
1-1.
Up the middle. Win. To first.
Va,
Already
buena.
two out here in the home half of inning number 2. This is Willie Castro. Just missed.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
Do you know?
Swings
Sí,
through
se
it, and that's a
ponchó.
strikeout.
Punchao.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Endy Rodriguez. Caraballo back to work. Hit in the air, right field. Should have this one. One up,
Va
one down.
fuera.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Dylan Head, the next up for the Padres. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
One out, base is empty.
2 out. 1-1. 2 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air, moving under it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
2 out.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Tom Bishop. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
2-1. 1. 0. 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
You got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
You're unstoppable.
Out towards left center.
Dives,
but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw into second. In there safely.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Urias in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Rip to third. Slings it across.
Y se acabó la tercera entrada.
One left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, MJ Melendez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Stays alive.
Está vivo.
The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Anthony sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
He can't touch you.
Digging in, Zach Neto. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. And another ball. On the ground. And foul ball. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Padres down in order. And it remains 1-0.
1-0.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in for San Diego,
No,
Connie
claro.
Monson. The wind and the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next for the Padres, Willie Castro. There's a strike.
Let's go. Hit your spot here.
And it's even up.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Anthony hauls it in, 2 away.
No out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Late on that fastball. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Swings and
Qué
misses.
poncho.
And a nice inning of work
Poncha.
there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for San Diego, Dylan Head. Caraballo back to work. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Pulls the string of the changeup.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief
Número
right
6.
there. I mean, just to keep that speed
Sí,
off the
por-
base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first. And a couple of quick
well.
outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Urias in the box again. Takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez. And here it comes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Popped up. Guerrero moving under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Center field. Anthony gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Dos out.
The batter number 9.
And here is Zach Neto. And it's fouled away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The Marlins leading by 3. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. And now here is Connie Ponson. And a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Jones makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman,
Willie Castro will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is in for a strike.
Contact,
the
right
Padres down by 4. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a strike.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gage drifts towards it. 2 away.
the catcher number 5, Andy.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Rodriguez, the next to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. On the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Se acabó. Creo.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Head. Caraballo back to work. And a bunt towards third. And he picks it up in foul territory. 0-1 now.
That's a ball.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now just 2 outs away.
Came inside with that
2-strike
fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Gage tracks it down for the out.
The third baseman, number 16, Luis.
2 outs.
So it's their last chance in this one. Luis Urias now at the plate.
1.
Popped up.
Ahí se acabó.
Jones has this one sized up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Here now is the